Yeah, before we get back to talking about this year's Pirates coach, Johnny Gardner chimes in on Facebook, brings up a guy I actually had an excellent conversation with a couple nights ago, and that is JJ Jonathan Jenkins. He said, Coach, give us a Jonathan Jenkins story.
Well, Jonathan and I talk about or we used to talk quite often about many of the games that he pitched in, or the championships that the Pirates won while he was here. And Jonathan was actually a walk-on who ascended to be not only the number one guy on our staff, but an All-American. And I don't think it gets any better than that. But the Jonathan Jenkins story that I remember the most was we took a trip to Auburn to play 2 games. They were coming off a College World Series. We had a good club. We knew we did, and 2 really good pitchers. Jonathan was our number 1, and we went in and won the first game of that series. Was actually leading in the second game late, and the stars that they had on that club. Frank Thomas did not play in that game. He was not on that club, but he had just finished the year before on that College World Series team. And Jonathan threw a tight slider that day. I can't remember the hits. I remember we won the game 6-5, but he pitched exceptionally well, threw a complete game that day. And I remember a guy by the name of Tommy Thompson was a regional coordinator of umpires. He had home plate that day, and he raved after the game about Jonathan's slider and his pinpoint control. And he talked about how tough it was to beat Auburn at Auburn, but the Pirates went in that day and did it. And that's the game, I think, that defined Jonathan Jenkins' career at ECU.
It's funny you bring that couple game midweek series up, Coach, because JJ referenced it not in those terms for that reason, but he was talking about what an awesome experience that was to go down on the plains and play a couple against Auburn. I guess Coach Baird and also Billy Best.
That's correct. Both of them were. Coach Baird was the head coach, and Billy Best had just left our staff to become an assistant down there. And of course, Billy was a former center fielder for ECU, Hall of Fame member as well.